What's up everybody? Thanks for clicking through to another video. Today I've got the fourth shoe in the 10 Days of Air Jordan series. It's a lifestyle shoe that I think was massively underappreciated last year when it was released, and it's the Air Jordan Cadence. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, find that button, subscribe, get some notifications, do whatever it is you got to do, just so you know that when I upload a video, there's one waiting for you to watch. Also, like the video as well. I'm hoping you're going to get a lot out of it, but comment as well if you've got anything to say. And head on over to Instagram, check out my page. It's 3 kicks a day, just like the channel. You're going to find a whole bunch of shoe related content that I try and upload to as often as I can. So the Air Jordan Cadence. I said up front that I think this was a massively underappreciated Air Jordan model. And it's because I don't think it got the airplay that I think it deserved. In Australia, I don't think it was really widely available, and not a whole heap of people really took to it. It's a shame, because what we've got is a solid shoe that is comfortable, looks good, and came out in some really fresh colorways. I've got 2 versions of this model. This guy, the smoke gray, which I think looks awesome and kind of resembles that whole shadow colorway that's been released on the Air Jordan 1s. That's been super popular. But I also have a version that was all white. I haven't used this one a whole heap, but I have kicked around in the other version a lot, and I just really like the way that it looks and feels on foot. It is not obviously an Air Jordan model, and I think that adds to the appeal. If you weren't into sneakers in a big way, you wouldn't know that this model was a Jordan shoe, and you would just be intrigued by the looks. You would know it's a Nike shoe because of the exposed air unit. But I think without the obvious branding, you kind of got to look a little bit more deeper at the shoe. And there's a lot to like here. Let's break down each of the components and I can talk about them in a little bit more detail, starting with the outsole. And what we've got is a full coverage rubber outsole. There are a couple of flex screws placed in the outsole, but other than that, it is black and white in this colorway at least. And I think in terms of the pattern that they've used, it's interesting. Pattern works from a lifestyle perspective, and because of the thickness of the rubber, I think you're going to get a whole heap of durability out of it. Traction's not an issue, and I think it's a perfect outsole for lifestyle use. Moving into the midsole, and what we've got is a combination of Phylon and air in the heel. The Phylon, I believe, is in the front half of the shoe, and you can kind of see where the Phylon starts because there is this sort of like chevron type of pattern through part of the midsole, and that starts at about the midfoot down. And then at the back, you've got the air unit that gives cushioning for the heel. In practical use, it feels great. It gives you that all-day comfort that you would need, and I'd be happy to wear this, I don't know, all day, I guess. Moving into the upper, and what we've got is basically a mesh upper that has some leather paneling at the bottom of the eye stays on the lateral and medial sides, and another leather panel that wraps around the heel. All of those leather panels do have some perforations in them, with the ones on the heel being a little bit bigger. The other detail that you've got on the leather panel at the back is the number 23 that's done in a different orientation. And what I mean by that is if you sort of flip the shoe that way, like 90 degrees, you'll see the 2 and the 3, one on top of the other. The heel area is super comfortable, really well padded, and you got a pull tab here at the back as well. That's in black in this colorway, and you've got the Jordan name written on that back pull tab as well. The tongue isn't really padded, but it's kind of comfortable and done in like a textile type material. And the tab on the tongue has the little Jumpman logo running through it as well. Not running through it, but I mean like 4 little logos wrapping around that little strip that goes over the tongue. In this colorway, we've got black laces that finish the package, and they're kind of like these flat, fat laces that do exactly what they need to do for this type of sneaker. I think it's time we take a look at how they look on feet. There you have it, guys. That's my look at the Air Jordan Cadence. Really interested in your thoughts. If you've got a pair of these, leave a comment down below if you've got any questions. If you can find them, I really would suggest buying a pair. They're really comfortable, they look really good, and it's not an obvious Jordan type of sneaker. In any case, until the next video, laters.